Hi, my name is Charles Ifergan. I am the owner of 4 locations in the Chicagoland area. And as you can see today, we are in our Oak Street Salon, downtown Chicago. I've been in business on my own for about almost 40 years. And it was always my theory that I will never discount my services or my staff member services. Well, as we know, the world has changed, and a couple years ago, I viewed everything again, and I said, I have to look at it with new eyes. So we talked to some people, and we had a meeting with the people from Groupon, and after we had this long conversation, we realized this should be a vehicle that we should definitely experiment with. Well, IBM has a great campaign right now. It's called I Am an IBMer. But one of them says, meet your new boss. And the guy turns, the customer. And there is no question that today we are not in charge the way we used to. The customer is in charge. The customer knows everything, sees everything. We cannot hide anymore. Everything that we do has to be something that everybody knows. And we have to be honest with our business and our client. Well, we've realized that clients today just don't come to you. If a friend said, oh, why don't you go see Tom at Charles Ifergan? She doesn't always come automatically. She checks you out. She reads your review. She checks, do you have any special offers? So there's all kinds of things that comes to play. Second of all, before she comes to us, there is other people who are trying to court her. So we have to court our client. So we said to our staff, listen, since the client knows everything, and in order for a client to come to us, some of them we're going to have to entice. And that's why we're going to do this new thing with Groupon. At the beginning, my staff was very worried. Oh, what are we going to look like? We are discounter and so forth and so on. You promise we never will discount. You've never discounted. I said, the world has changed. It's not changing. It has changed. Just give us a chance once. After the first time, we will sit down and we'll have a survey with all of you, and you'll be able to tell us, so how was she, your new boss? Well, first of all, we didn't give the chance to anybody to choose whether they could do it or not, but we've had couple stylists who were so busy that we talked with, and we understood that it was very difficult for them to take new client plus the Groupon. So basically 95 to 98% of our stylists took it. But we wanted to make sure that we had to do it intelligently. Groupon told us that the break point for most clients to buy the deal is $30. We said there is no way in the world that we're going to make a deal at $30. If our client that comes to us, the beginning price for our beginning stylist, junior stylist, is $55. So what we did was we gave a deal, a conditioner for $25, a deep conditioning treatment, and on top of it, the haircut at $55. Total cost $80. Groupon client will pay $40. So, of course, at the beginning, Groupon balked, but we say, unless we did that, we wouldn't do the deal. Why? Because if a client really pays $40 to come to your salon, she will be most likely to come back and pay $55. If she pays only $30, she's just going to come to try you because you have a big name, or, you know, because you she, and she wants to know, once in my life, I'm going to really pamper myself. So, luckily, we could see that by charging the $40 and just giving a deep conditioning, which is a low-cost product to a beauty salon, we were able to do very well. Well, again, we said, when should we do it? So what we decided is, why not fill the 2 slowest gaps that we have in our salon? The first one is between mid-January to late March. So we did early January. This way the response was very busy at the beginning. Then it slowed down. Then it picked up again at the end of March. And then we sat down and we saw the results were so successful. We said we're going to do it another time. When again we did it very, very late June. This way we fill up July and August, which usually are quieter months for us because a lot of our clients have the chance to go away. The first deal we sold about 1,200 units. The beauty of why we really did it with Groupon, there was really the deal maker was, we asked Groupon, we don't want to just sell it to everybody, because why should we sell it to our clients who pay $55 and $65 and more for a haircut for $40? We need a disclaimer that says for new clients only and big enough, not hidden, that they can see it. And at the beginning, they balked. They said, we don't know, we're not sure. And as soon as they said, it's okay, we'll do it, then it was a fantastic deal. Now our client who call and say, well, how about us? How about me? Why can I buy it? And we say, well, Mrs. Johnson, her name is Mrs. Johnson, all through the year, we do what we call, let's Charles Ifergan pepper you. And every 6 weeks, we send them an email for a complimentary arch, a complimentary deep conditioner. In January, we send them a gift certificate for $25 to use whatever they want. So we are able to tell our clients that we take care of you too. And we are honest with them. This is to generate a new business. Buy it for your friend, buy it for your daughter, buy it for your secretary.
So did you retain those new clients that came in with the Groupon?
So we did the research. And most likely nationwide, if you can retain 8 to 10%, maybe 12 if you're very, very lucky, of your new client to come a second time, not a third time, we're talking a second time, you're doing well. So we checked the number after 3-4 months, and then we said, let's wait a couple more months because we wanted to be sure. At the end of 6 months, we checked to see what is the return of our client, which is about 8 to 10%. And what was the return of Groupons? It was the same. So it was a win-win situation. Everybody was very happy to the point where the stylist said, hey, can we do it again? We said, wait. We don't want to abuse it. We want to use it. We want to be smart about the way we use it. Well, the first thing is you have to be sure that you understand what is a Groupon, talk to them, make sure that they help you. And we didn't have a center, call center, because we have a lot of salons and we have people. But if you are a smaller operation, they will help you with that because they have a call center. Make sure that the price between the offer and when you want a client to come back is close enough that you are able to make sure that they will come back to you. Make sure your staff is with you, because if your staff is not with you, it's going to be a disaster. You can show your staff that there is a return of the client. The Groupon client tip you the same amount of tip as the regular price, so they are not cheap. The client that comes from Groupon most likely will send you a friend that would have never come into your area and would have never even known you. What you have to be careful, that you treat them the same. A lot of people, don't tell their stylist. We told our stylist, these are potential future clients. Take good care of them. As a matter of fact, we didn't even tell them whether it was a Groupon or not. Some of them had no idea. And I think what you have to be careful too with your staff, you cannot do it and lose a lot of money. You cannot pay your staff what would the regular price would be. What it would be is usually everybody share. Whatever the revenue from the Groupon is shared, however you share it with your staff member. Well, we pay our staff 50% on the revenue, and then we take 10% for the product charge and for the assistant and so forth and so on. So if a Groupon revenue was $40 and Groupon took a percentage, and let's say they took, out of 40, they took 10, okay, and we left with 30, then we split the 30, we paid our staff members a commission of the 50% on the $30. But really, at the end, this is a vehicle, and you shouldn't look at it as a moneymaker. Just think, in the Chicagoland area, Groupon has 2.2 million people that they send it to. How can I afford an advertising where 2.2 million people see my name and my salon. Just that in itself, even if we didn't get that much money, is an enormous exposure. It's wonderful.